What's driving markets? Welcome to Market Take. Each week, we'll bring you our insights on the latest market and economic trends that are impacting investments. I'm your host, Wei Li, Global Chief Investment Strategist at BlackRock. The latest rise in geopolitical tension goes to show that mega forces, structural forces, including geopolitical fragmentation, remain the right lens through which we look at what's happening in the economy and also what's happening in markets. So this week I want to give an update on some of the key mega forces that we have been monitoring, that BlackRock has identified. Starting with geopolitical fragmentation. In this new geopolitical regime where risks for escalation are persistently higher compared to before, instead of immediately fading the market reaction, actually thinking about having exposures in portfolios that give some geopolitical risk hedging a reasonable valuation makes sense, like energy, like the dollar, for example, and inflation-linked bonds. Moving over to AI, which is a key megaforce that we have identified, that we have been overweight for a while now. This week's earnings reporting continue to show that there is more runway for this theme to play out. But we're not looking at the obvious kind of just the tech sector and the Magnificent Seven, but also beneficiaries, secondary beneficiaries of the AI megaforce. We're looking at data center, infrastructure, energy as well. Think about energy needs in the context of AI analytics. So all of that actually represents lots of opportunities both in the public market as well as in the private market. An aging population is another megaforce, and if you think about aging population, it does represent slower productivity and demand, representing in turn lower trend growth. But if you look at, for example, the last 2 years or so in the US, 3 million immigration, that actually has helped partially offset some of the labor shortage constraints from aging population. But it has helped, but it has not alleviated the constraint, and we do expect this to bite going forward. And that's a key theme as we think about population changes and what that means for overall investing and also demand, overall productivity growth. So that's another megaforce that we're keeping a close eye on. For more details, read our weekly market commentary. Go to www.blackrock.com/weekly-commentary. Thank you for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Market Take wherever you get your podcast.
This material is intended for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, a recommendation, or an offer or solicitation to purchase or sell any securities, funds, or strategies to any person in any jurisdiction in which an offer, solicitation, purchase, or sale would be unlawful under the securities laws of such jurisdiction. The opinions expressed are as of the date of publication and are subject to change without notice. Reliance upon information in this material is at the sole discretion of the listener. Investing involves risks. BlackRock does and may seek to do business with companies covered in this podcast. As a result, listeners should be aware that the firm may have a conflict of interest that could affect the objectivity of this podcast. For more information, visit blackrock.com